Everybody to Gates Field for a 4A baseball semifinal between two teams, and Southern Utah baseball is going to be on display, and it doesn't get much bigger than this. This afternoon we got two rivals, one semifinal, and one team will play for a state championship. Paulie, the bats have been loud. The crowd has been loud. The action has been absolutely fantastic. Crimson, the defending champs, bringing the pressure. Desert Hills bringing the power. Oh, my goodness. Welcome into the Bucks Ace Hardware pregame show, as well as presented by the court specialist. Desert Hills Crimson. This is the fifth meeting of the year between these two schools that are about 5 miles apart.
That's right. It wasn't good. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got the fourth and the fifth now matchup. And, man, each one has gotten better, more salacious, and the storyline's about as good as it gets here in this one between these two teams. The Desert Hills Thunder, of course, winning 8-7 in the first matchup, and the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs running out of the stable and winning 17-7 just yesterday. So now we've got the deciding game to see who punches their ticket to the state final.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, and you know what? Every pitch matters now. Every base runner changes everything. With Crimson's 17-7 win yesterday, this is the only, if necessary, game in 3A or 4A that'll be crowning champions here at Kearns High School, home of the Marshalls and the Cougars, Gates Field. Thunder Mustangs. I don't think we have to get fans hyped for this game. I think everybody in Southern Utah that follows baseball closely knows that Snow Canyon is sitting there. And again, we are guaranteed a Region 9 baseball champ for I think, what would it be, a 12th or 13th straight year?
Yes.
That is complete dominance in the 4A, or even going back to the 3A classification before all the growth and the boom in Southern Utah.
Absolutely. As the dominance down south has been, I mean, it's been noticeable, palpable, and it's been a record of consistency, a record of just domination for Southern Utah baseball. And another year passes by, and that streak since 2013 holds strong once again, as we'll see one of Region 9's superpowers win the state title.
One of the big storylines was Snow Canyon beating Provo last night with 7 players. Coach Sechrist, his quote saying, I had to deal with some things. I had to clean up some team things. Basically, 7 guys got suspended. Let's translate that from what
Sure.
we kind of heard, and obviously it didn't matter. They were still able to win, and now they get an off day. They're probably practicing, probably finishing up practice. They'll probably be watching this game, or maybe even some of the coaches here to scout this game. But Snow Canyon, I don't know if they have a preference in this one. Justin Abbott did start his coaching career after his professional baseball career ended at Snow Canyon underneath Coach Sechrist. I'm sure Coach Sechrist followed Jagan Levitt's career at Pineview. He coached against Jagan when he was a prep player. Obviously now the new young skip at D Hills. Saw him play for Coach Fade at Utah Tech, who has a huge weekend series, by the way, with Utah Valley down at the Bruce, as I like to call it, Bruce Hurst Field in St. George. And so I think they sit back, they relax, and they know Snow Canyon is into the state finals for the 6th straight year. 6 straight state finals. That is an incredible run for Snow Canyon. 5 state championships for Coach Sechrist. They'll await the winner of this game. Justin Abbott, what he has done in a short time since Crimson Cliffs opened in 2019 is he has won 3 state championships already. That is simply remarkable. And, of course,
yes.
Jagan Levitt, how cool would it be for the youngest skip in the state to win a state championship in his first year as head coach of Desert Hills?
Yeah, it's awesome what Coach Levitt's done. I mean, it keeps the dugout loose. Saw the guys before here pregame, just feeling the vibes, listening to some hip-hop, just having a good old time over there. And you kind of get that term players coach. You know, you always hear it in the NFL, like Pete Carroll, notable players coach,
Sure.
Mike Tomlin, so many guys we've heard in the past. Jagan Levitt is the definition of a players coach. You know, these kids love him. They want to run through a wall for him. So it's awesome seeing how loose it is over there. And then on the other side, Coach Abbott does a great job keeping things tight, ship shape, and they're the reigning state champions for a reason, and it's a model of consistency in that dugout as well.
Let's get to some of our Coral Canyon coaches' comments. Coach Abbott didn't want to do pregame. He said, I'll join you in the postgame show. So we didn't get him on tape. But he did tell me these guys are like, like special. These seniors, they're grinders. He almost sensed a little emotion when he was talking about how proud he is. They've had to fight through the one-loss bracket after losing on Monday. This is a big moment for the Mustangs to prove that they don't have to stay on the winner side of the bracket and just win 5 in a row, that they can go through the one-loss side of the bracket, and they're a deep enough roster to do that. He's pretty proud of his guys, but he still has the heart of the champion, some unfinished business, and how about a chance to go back-to-back and get a chance to go against Snow Canyon for a second consecutive year with a win here today. We did get Coach Jagan Levitt to stop by before the in and out a few minutes ago. And again, here is what Jagan had to say, brought to you by our friends over there at Coral Canyon Golf Course. Get your tee times in Washington, Utah by calling 435-688-1700 or book them online, coralcanyongolfcourse.com.
No. I mean, just play good defense, win every inning, That's for sure, so.
And we're Thursday, bracket play. We're down to 3 teams, Coach. How you feeling? Your first head coaching season, and here you are in a big spot against a Region 9 rival, the 5th meeting between you and the Mustangs of the season.
It's exciting. Live so close, but we play each other so often. But, no, it's exciting. We're going to have a Region 9 championship again, that's for sure, so it'll be good.
You sleep good last night? Any nerves, any butterflies? You just excited? I mean, you played in big games, high school, college, but first head coach this deep into a tournament, is there any butterflies?
There's butterflies, of course there is, but it's the good butterflies, We trust our kids, trust the offense. I mean, yesterday they hit the crap out of the ball, and so we'll just come out and do the same thing.
You got them 8-7. Pitching-wise, you're going to go back to a similar plan as you had on Monday where you kind of started Roa Wall and then used Cohen Fuller, but this time you're going to start Cohen Fuller. He's available on a couple days rest.
Correct, yeah. We're going Cohen, and we're gonna ride him. We're gonna see how far we get him, and because he's a gamer, we trust him, so we're excited to see him compete today.
I mean, maybe I'm overplaying the freshman thing in Region 9, but I've been so impressed with Asher Williams, Cohen Fuller, Mason Skeen, Jack Boyer, who we're going to see on the field. I mean, these kids are getting better and better, younger and younger, Coach.
It's exciting, and all those kids play together, too, growing up. Growing up, give or take, the last couple of years, they play together, so it's fun seeing a very talented group of freshmen that are going to be here for the next 4 years.
You feel like your team's loose? You feel like, pressure's off now and let's just go play ball?
Yes, go play ball, have some fun. That's just what we've been doing, is having fun. Obviously, you get punched in the mouth a couple times, but no, we're excited for today, get these guys.
Any other keys, anything you're stressing with your guys moments before first pitch?
No. Just play good defense, win every inning, and if not, if they score, punch them back, get some momentum back.
Coach's comments, Jagan Levitt, Desert Hills, brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Have some fun out there.
Awesome. Thank you.
There and gracious enough to stop by. And, Paul, your thoughts on what he had to say?
Yeah, I think the comment that resonates most with me is that, they got punched in the mouth. They lost 17-7, but now it's time to get off the mat and punch right back.
All right, let's take a look at our keys to the game. Keys to the game brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department, inviting you to get out and play youth sports, adult sports. They got summer programs. And let's start with Desert Hills, Paulie. This Desert Hills team, and key number one that you've got here, Power Surge. They got a lot of pop.
Yeah, between Harmon Skeen, Asher Williams, and Roa Wall, there is a combined 24 home runs between the 3 of those guys. Look for them to make a big impact on this game.
All right, and then we'll come back with the keys to the game, but we've snuck into the anthem, so we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
All right, we are back here after the anthem, and let's go right back to those keys to the game, Paulie, for Desert Hills.
Yeah, pitching prowess. I mean, at this stage of the bracket play portion of the state tournament, you're down to it. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have been burned, and you're down to Cohen Fuller. That is the guy on the mound today. The freshman got to be super calm and collected, and that brings up our last key, freshman phenoms, as Asher Williams joins Cohen Fuller as a superstar freshman on this team, and those are your keys for the Desert Hills Thunder.
All right, Crimson Cliffs, they have had the momentum marching through that one side of the bracket, one lost side of the bracket. And I always say Uncle Mo is in the building or at the field, Uncle Momentum, and that's going to be key to keep that momentum going. They were rattling them yesterday.
They were definitely riding the bats and the momentum, and Uncle Mo was in the building for the Mustangs. Let's see if he's here today. And run wild on the base pass. They got to be opportunistic, take advantage. This isn't a big bopping team, even though they've been really crushing the ball in this bracket play portion of the tournament. And lastly, they're the reigning champs, King of the Hill. Let's see if they stay on the apex of the mountain.
By the way, there's our keys to the game brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Just went final in extra innings. Desert Hills softball, down at Spanish Fork, is into the state championship game. I believe they have won 7-6, and it is a final on a walk-off win for the Lady Thunder. So wanted to pass that along to everybody cheering for the #1 overall seed that has actually lost in the state championship the last couple years. We are underway. The first pitch swinging, and Tyler Ransom's going to rope it into left on a chop over third, and he has a leadoff single. Let's play 7 innings of baseball to see who can lock in and match up with Snow Canyon tomorrow night in the best-of-3 state championship series.
That's right. Ransom there, first pitch swinging for the Texas A&M commit. High chop, gets past third base, and let's see what they can collect here as this contact hitting team and lineup can spray all fields.
And first pitch swinging, and that one pulled foul. Fabulous Freddie's foul ball off. There's another freshman. We just talked about Jack Boyer briefly. He has been sensational all season long and even gotten better and better right before our eyes here in the state tournament. And it's 0-1 count after that foul ball.
Boyer up to 411, started the state bracket play portion of the tournament under sub 400, and now all the way up to 411. It's climbed nearly 15 points.
By the way, let's get you the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, bestfriends.org, starting lineup, and we'll set the first 3 batters. Of course, Ransom already on base. Boyer at the plate right now. Chopper back up the middle, gloved, and it caroms, and it's going to be no play. I mean, it hit him, it blocked it, but he had no play. Ransom is safe at second, no chance to throw it over to first. And now Sam Chappell will be the number 3 hitter in the Mustang lineup. The defense behind the freshman pitcher, Cohen Fuller. Swanson behind the dish. Williams at third, Fillmore at short, Smith at second, Roe Walls at first. Outfield in left is Dove, Tolman in center, and Kobe Smith in right. Swinging and a miss, strike 1 to Sam Chappell.
Diving away from Chappell there, good looking, tailing away pitch from Fuller.
Cohen Fuller, good command of his pitches. Not going to overpower you with high octane, but he's going to get movement. He's going to be crafty. Fastball is going to sit in the low to mid 80s.
That's right.
And he's working quick with nobody on base. Now he does check the runner at second. Nobody in motion. And a shot right back through the middle into center field. Jax Tolman coming up on a crow hop throw. Runner's going to try to score. And it is going to be safe at home plate. And Crimson takes the 1-0 lead on a Chappell RBI hit to center field.
And the hit is beautiful from Chappell, but look at Ransom. Looks like a Mustang galloping out in the field. Look at the speed. Beats a really great throw from center field.
And that was close.
That was super
That was close. Jagan Levitt out to say, come on, this is going to be a great angle for this play at the plate. He is safe. Here's the throw. the tag, and I think it was simultaneous, and tie goes to the runner there. That's what it looked like to me, Paul.
Yeah, super close play. I mean, the throw can't emphasize enough how good that throw was.
So we get fireworks right out of the gate here on the top of the first inning. Crimson takes the early lead, and here is Rico Navarro, and he fouls it straight back.
Rico, the hero on the mound yesterday, kept the Mustangs alive, was a really gritty effort, just kind of controlling and having great command on the mound and in the field. It contributed an amazing play in the field as well.
And a hot shot through the left side past third baseman Asher Williams. 2-0 as Boyer comes home. A play at third, and they got the tag, and Chappell trying to stretch from first over to third is out.
Close play here. I mean, let's take a look on the We Win Injury Law replay as that ball just gets into the outfield, but this is a nice throw and directionally right in front, so it gets in front of the head of Boyer to get him on the tag.
So one away does erase the leadoff runner. 2-0 Mustangs. And how about that key running wild? They were running wild that time. Maybe those should have put the brakes on Chappell. And that was a heck of a pick by Asher Williams to apply the tag and get that out over at third.
It's really clear Coach Abbott and the Mustangs going to be aggressive today on the base pass. I mean, it was one of our keys to the game, but it seems as if it's in the game plan as well.
Here is Cutter Christensen. CC's going to yank that one well foul. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Probably had plenty of distance as it went into the bullpen of the Mustangs to get out of the park had it been straight enough.
Absolutely. As Christensen, a 344 hitter, 19 RBIs, 7 doubles, 5 triples, 1 home run.
Breaking ball, back door, trying to break over the plate to the left-handed Cutter Butter Christensen. And he'll step back in. He's fast as a cheetah.
He is.
I mean, he swiped 5 bags last week in the Super Regional.
That's right.
In a game. And he lost them there. So Fuller gives a free pass to Cutter Christensen.
And this was what we talked about for Fuller, as he's a guy who continues to provide a great presence on the mound for the Thunder, but he's a little rattled here early.
Fuller already his 15th pitch of the game, swinging and a miss from Race Bennett. Bennett, I said yesterday that this kid has kind of flown under the radar. He's quiet, humble, works hard. But, man, I have noticed how much he means to this team. His production this year has been off the charts solid.
Super solid. Bennett been a guy, 370, 14 RBIs, 3 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, but amazing. Talk about the race car on the base pass as well, as he can rev it up and get in high gear.
The windup of the runner will go, and the pitch is grounded to shortstop. Fillmore's going to unassisted get it over there for a double play. Big-time double play brought to you by our friends at Honolulu Grill, 7th South and 7th East, spreading the aloha. Stop in for your favorite Hawaiian dishes. How about that from Briggsy?
That was Briggs Fillmore premium fielding there, as he showed range and athleticism, and he finishes it off in the top of the first for the Thunder.
But not before. 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 Thunder error, and it is 2-0 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Desert Hills will bring up Briggs Fillmore, Isaac Swanson, Harmon Skeen, the leader in the state of Utah in home runs with 15 when we come back.
Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years' experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Back here at Gates Field, 4A baseball semifinal. Winner of this game will play Snow Canyon in a best-of-3 series. Tomorrow night, game 1 will be 7 o'clock. Will be the Mustangs, who lead 2-0. Great start for them in the top of the first inning. Or will it be the Thunder, who are getting their first at-bats of the game against Riker Taylor, who has not pitched in this state tournament. So he is fresh as can be for Justin Abbott.
Fresh as can be. 5 appearances this season, 0-2 record, and 19 innings of work.
And breaking ball in for a called strike. RT's been playing first base. We've seen him play shortstop, second base. Can really play anywhere in the infield. And with Ryan McFarland, who could pitch later in this game at first, that would be an easy swap for Justin Abbott. But he's hoping RT can go the distance.
Absolutely. Both these coaches want to get as much as they can from the starters.
And a big swing to Fillmore, and that one's going to stay in the park, and it's going to be a fly out there to left, and that is squeezed by Sam Chappell. Let's get you the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary starting lineup defensively here. Riker Taylor on the bump for the Mustangs. Austin Smith behind the dish. He's had a huge state tournament, by the way.
He's been hot as can be.
Bennett is at third. Rico at short. Boyer at second. McFarland at first. Chappell is in left. Burbage in center. And C.C. Cutter Christensen in right field, and that one missing to Isaac Swanson for ball 1. Swanson has been raking all year long and comes in hitting .411 on the button into this game today.
And Swanson, an incredible defensive backstop for any pitcher in the rotation for the Thunder, but his offensive prowess, incredible.
At 2-1 the count. And the pitch from RT down low. 3-1 to Isaac Swanson, the junior catcher. Along with that .411 batting average, he's got some power, doesn't he, Paul? I mean,
he does. 23 ribbies for him, can drive the ball. 13 doubles, 5 triples, 2 home runs for Swanson.
Saw him have a triple and a home run already in bracket play earlier this week. Both these teams, 2 wins and a loss. The loss for Desert Hills came yesterday, and that's why we've got this, if necessary, game in a true bracket double elimination style tournament, kind of mimicking the College World Series.
Yes.
Which I love. I love this format, by the way. You got to have pitching, you got to have hitting. And, they got him. Swanson hit by the pitch, and he is aboard.
And here comes, and this is the biggest power bat, not only in the Thunder lineup, not only in Region 9, but in the state, in the lean, mean fighting machine, Harmon Skeen.
30 hits on the season. Half of his hits are home runs. He's got 15. The state record, I believe, is 18. And that one gets away from RT. It's going to be a wild pitch, and scooting down to second is Swanson. Skeen has not been called out the entire state tournament. He is 6 for 6 Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Been intentionally walked. He's had,
I think he reached on an
error.
Yeah.
But he's not been actually got an out on him at the plate this whole state tournament. And now Taylor behind the count 2-0 after another wild pitch. Swanson is down to third. Crimson is leading 2-0.
And Skeen is a guy, just reminds you of a guy that can just take a pitcher deep anytime, any place, anywhere. And just look at him. We've said it on previous broadcasts up here at Bracket Play at Kearns High School, but he's just a hulking figure.
But he's so smooth. He doesn't overswing. He's fluid. And that one down low. And they're going to put him aboard. Another walk. Runners on the corners for Roa Wall.
Roa's been scorching it since the Super Regionals, been really locked in. Only a few home runs this season, 2 of them since the Super Regionals.
And Taylor waiting for Wall. Now he's into the box here. And the pitch, 80-mile-an-hour fastball. Down in the zone, ball 1. Beautiful day for baseball. A little cooler today than the last couple days.
Yes. It's a little breeze blowing through Kearns High School and the bowels of Gates Field here as we got a great view right in the backstop here.
By the way, as we have a meeting on the mound brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company, Boulevard Commons on St. George Boulevard. The 4A softball championship will be a rematch of last year's. Bear River got Desert Hills for the title. Desert Hills wins in 10 innings, 7-6. Bear River, they beat Desert Peak 12-2. And they will start the best of 3 state championship game tomorrow at 11 a.m. over there in Provo. Off-speed pitch, maybe a change-up that flutters down low. And it's 3-0 to Roa Wall. Wall hitting 380 in his season. And he has hit a bunch of home runs in the last 2 weeks. In fact, all 3 of his home runs have come late in the season as he's really started to heat up at the plate.
Right. Roa is a guy, super patient batter as well as he's worked this count. 3-1 in the bottom of the first.
Another off-speed pitch stays away, and they are loaded up. Crimson leading 2-0, but bases loaded. Justin Abbott is going to come and ask if he can have a visit, or no, he's going to say something to the home plate umpire, and now he's going to throw something to the dugout, maybe his sunglasses, I don't know, and now he is going to take that visit to the mound. So we have the infield drawn in. The first meeting was the players' meeting. The catcher went out to check on Riker Taylor, and now Justin Abbott, the skip, is going to use one of his visits here and talk things over.
We saw this really effectively used by Coach Abbott in the first game, or the second game against Desert Hills. Came out and kind of calmed down Navarro, and after that visit to the mound, he was nails, just really started dominating. I think this is just a calm down visit, just kind of cool the temperatures on the mound. The tension's high, got the bases loaded, and I think that's all that Coach Abbott's trying to accomplish here.
And you do have 5, I think it is, pitchers for Crimson that are unavailable today, and that's what happens when you lose on a Monday. You got to come all the way through, and you're pitching. Now, they still have 5 or 6 guys they can go to. So I don't know how long of a leash Riker Taylor will have if he gets in trouble. But with the 2-0 lead, he's going to leave him in to pitch here with the bases loaded. And he would love to keep something down in the zone and get a double play ball and get out of this inning without any damage.
And Asher Williams, one of our freshman phenoms we talked about, as that one goes in for a strike, one of our freshman phenoms we talked about in the pregame is a guy with 28 RBIs, 6 doubles, 2 triples, and 6 home runs.
And a chopper on an 0-1 pitch. It's a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Coupon books are on sale. Go tell them you want a 10-pack. They'll give you an extra one when you buy it. And they'll give you 11 total washes for the price of 7. Lehigh, Sandy, Vegas, or 2 Southern Utah locations. It's you and your car. Feeling fabulous. Riker Taylor, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Asher Williams. High, ball 1.
Asher, just a guy with tremendous power. I mean, for a freshman to swing the way he does with the power stroke and the smooth swing all combined into one, it's pretty impressive.
That one didn't snap off. It stays inside. And it's 2-2 on Asher Williams. The Protros that he's got custom cleats. You and Coach Cave were talking about that yesterday during the broadcast, the Kobe's. And that was an off-speed pitch out in front of it, pulls it, pops it up. Navarro going right near the fence, takes a look but can't get to it. Lands on that berm down the third baseline.
And Williams lives to fight another pitch here. And
you know, I bet Gene Van Orden has a pair of those exact shoes. And Gene's a shoe guy.
Yeah.
Gene's sitting right here with us, actually running the PA today. There's nothing Gene can't do.
We talk about
at Gates Field.
The 5-tool players on the field. How about Gene, a 5-tool player in the press box?
That's right. 67-mile-an-hour curveball that just must have stayed in or up, and it's now full count to Asher Williams. Bases are loaded, 2-0 Crimson with the lead. And a chopper to short, and it's gloved. Could be 2. The relay is in time, and Crimson goes 6 to 4 to 3, and they leave the bases loaded with a sensational defensive play here by Navarro.
And Ricardo Navarro's had a number of these plays throughout the state tournament. You see him running off the field. He's fired up for his team. He knows he just got him out of the inning and on to the second.
And how about the relay by Jack Boyer? Oh, simply sensational. No runs in the inning. No hits, and they do leave a couple on base. 2-0 after one full inning. We'll be right back in the 4A baseball semifinals presented by the Boulevard and UCCU.
Homemade ice cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handles, happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Welcome back. Here we go, firing up the second, and Cohen Fuller going back to work. We really haven't talked a lot about this freshman on the mound, Cohen Fuller, but Fuller's batting average has risen, and his ERA has been dropping. He feels like one of those kids that late in the season is more like a sophomore than a freshman at this point in time, and the stats and the presence and the reps, he just keeps getting better and better every time we see this young man. ERA for Fuller down to 3.74, 1-0 record in 7 appearances. 80 miles an hour on that fastball, tickling the bottom of the K zone for a called strike to Austin Smith. Talk about another guy that's just been absolutely raking here at this field. Walk off, 2 RBI, singles to right, solo shot home runs to the deepest part of the park. Like, what can't this kid do? The catcher for the Mustangs has an even count. Here comes the 2-2. High, full count.
Smith is seeing the ball extremely well, not only crushing the ball, 5 RBIs in the last game, but he just is seeing and making pitchers work.
And a pop-up, shallow center field. Jax Tolman has a beat on it, comes in and makes the catch for out number 1.
And this is good for Fuller to get started in the inning, a real hectic inning, a lot of stress, base runners, guys running all wild. But this inning, to get the first batter to pop up, good start.
Well, and Austin Smith has climbed, and he is now the second leading Mustang in average on this team behind Jack Boyer. Jack 411, Austin Smith batting average all the way up to 381 coming into this game today, and they get him to pop up. That is a huge first out for Cohen Fuller.
Massive first out. Can't be understated. Down 2-0.
Here's RT, Riker Taylor. And takes that one. And quickly, way ahead in the count here. 3 balls, no strikes, Fuller ready. The right-hand delivery right down Broadway. And strike is the call.
And he's working quick, is Fuller. He's out to the mound or to the plate again.
And challenged him again, and a swing and a miss. Taylor on the season hitting .259. I've kind of labeled him as a utility guy for the Mustangs and play anywhere, and that one just missing. Ball 4, and RT is aboard with the base on balls.
And really good plate discipline from Riker Taylor there as he just looks that one in and just lays off and gets his free pass. And now line starts moving for the Mustangs in the second inning, where Cohen Fuller's seeing a base runner early.
1 on, 1 out. Fuller, 85 miles an hour, pumps the fastball right down the zone for a called strike 1.
Seen it. He's been aggressive in the zone. He's not nibbling.
84 miles an hour. This one swung. It's fouled off. Everybody giving chase, and nobody, including Briggs Fillmore, who might have been the closest, could get to that. It did stay in foul territory inside the cement wall down that third base line.
Shows you the speed of Briggs Fillmore. He gets all the way over from his spot in the middle infield all the way to the foul wall first. Incredible long run for him there. But no out nonetheless.
Pickoff attempt over to first. Paulie, who's the X factor? If you had to guess right now who the Findlay Subaru star of the game would be, give me one guy for each team that you think could be that guy. We're early on, top of the second inning.
Yes. For Crimson today, I feel like Tyler Ransom has to have his fingertips on this game, as was marked at 86 pitches, unable to go on the mound today for the Mustangs.
Another fly out to left off the bat of Burbage, and that is caught for out number 2 out there by Dove.
Ransom, a guy I think has limitless potential, and he's shown a lot of that potential this state tournament. He's hit home runs, he's been electric on the mound, but today with the bat in his hands, I think he's got to be great.
And here he is, stepping in with 1 on and 2 outs. .84 mile an hour fastball from the freshman Cohen Fuller, just outside for ball 1. Today's game brought to you by Dealer Collision Center. Swing and a miss. Looked like a change up there, not a breaking ball. Looked like the straight change. Took a little velo off it, probably 10 mile an hour or less, at least in the fastball. And the 1-1. And that one shot to Fillmore. He got it, stabbed it, throws it over to first, and in time for the out. What a play by Briggs Fillmore. Deep in the hole, 6-3. Take another look on the Wewin injury law replay.
Speed like a young Jimmy Rollins out there, like getting over in a hurry and whipping it to first on a couple hops. But it's an out, and it's out of the inning for the Thunder.
No runs, no hits, 1 man left on base, and we are moving to the bottom of the second inning. Crimson leading 2-0 over Desert Hills on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Hey, back live, got a Flynn Companies update. Flynn Companies, the total building envelope. See what they can do for you. FlynnCompanies.com. Crimson Soccer, playing in the second round of the state soccer playoffs, is up at Ridgeline. They're the 7th seed and the defending state champs in boys soccer. They lead 2-1 right now on the road at Ridgeline. We'll keep you posted. Now, Desert Hills, their soccer team also in the second round, going to play at home today, and they're the 4 seed playing the 5 seed at 4 o'clock. So that game's going to kick off here in just a couple minutes. Taylor misfires on pitch 1. Here is pitch 2 to Jax Tolman, the center fielder, and that's ball 2.
Tolman, a great contact here, 391, and got a little bit of power too and speed. 1 home run, 2 triples. And he was the pitcher on the mound yesterday for the Thunder, and he gave it everything he could, but the game got away. But no person wants it more than Jax Tolman right now to give a big hit after, or he gets on with the walk.
So Jax Tolman is aboard, and Taylor gives up another free pass. That's kind of what got him into trouble with that bases loaded situation. He hasn't given up a hit yet, but they were able to get that double play in the first inning and get out of some trouble.
Yeah, that was kind of a game changer to get out of the inning with that DP for Ricardo Navarro initiating Jack Boyer, the trigger man from second. It was a great relay. And man, Riker Taylor probably loves seeing that. And he puts another runner on, though, to start this inning.
So Tolman over at first, nobody out. Here is Cohen Fuller, and he gets a charge into this one to straightaway center field, going back, and it's going to be gone! A 365-foot straightaway two-run shot to home run fly away. Freshman Cohen Fuller has tied this game.
Cohen Fuller standing tall on the mound and banging the ball in the box. How about that moonshot? 360-plus feet, and he's got the full purple hair going, and he is ready to rock today.
Helping himself out on the bump.
That's right, giving himself some run support with that absolute missile out of here.
The freshman Cohen Fuller going yard. Straightaway center is 350. The deepest part of the park is about 370 to left center field, 335 to right, and the short porch about 330 in left. Here at Gates Field, home of the Marshalls, Kearns High School, home of the Cougars. And Riker Taylor will have to try to regroup. And Desert Hills dugout is now buzzing. The momentum was with Crimson, and Desert Hills has just snatched it away, and we are tied up.
Uncle Mo, as you always talk about and refer to,
He's at the stadium.
He's residing in the Thunder dugout right now, I would say.
And that wind is blowing in, and there's a 1-1 pitch that's belted into center field by Keithan Dove. I was talking with him on the catwalk at the stadium, and I said, "Hey, what's up, Dove Shack?" And he said, "Hey, how you doing?" Didn't even say anything else. He just said, "Hey, how you doing?" This kid's calm, cool, collect. This is a guy that's really provided a spark.
Yeah.
Along with this guy that steps in, that bottom of the lineup has really come alive with Keithan Dove and Kobe Smith for Coach Jagan Levitt in the 8-9 spot.
Yeah, Dove kind of a later season lineup fixture. Only 65 plate appearances, but batting .327, so he swings it. Now Kobe Smith. That ball dives away.
And it's quickly 1-1 the count here on Kobe. I'm talking about, 8 and 9. The batting averages, these guys were down in the mid-250s most of the season. And Kobe Smith is all the way up to 385, and he can go to opposite field. And Keithan Dove is all the way up to 327. And Desert Hill's batting average is at 361 now on the season coming into this semifinal game. There's a bunt attempt. The sack bunt is laid down. The only play is over to first. McFarland grabs it from Riker Taylor for the out, but they do move the go-ahead run down there to second base.
And you see Fuller absolutely missile one out of here, but now Jagan Levitt shows this team can get it done in a multitude of ways. A little small ball there with the sack bunt. Now a runner in scoring position.
And, of course, played for Coach Fatenauer. I'm sure Coach Fate would have probably done the same thing in that situation. Played for Mike Gargano for a couple years, and then his senior year that I think Glenn McClellan that was the head coach at Pineview when Jagan Levitt graduated high school. Now he's the skip of the Thunder, and that's the book. Move him, put him in the scoring position. Now one out, and top of the order here is Philly. Philly breaking ball, couldn't find it. Swing and a miss.
Briggs really been the table setter all season long for this Thunder roster and lineup.
And breaking ball down and away.
Bose, a really good on-base percentage, does Fillmore. As he's ready to go.
And there's a slow roller over to third. Race car Bennett, no problem. 5-3, they run over to third. The throw back, not going to get there in time. Ball caroms away, but Dove is going to stay put.
Now in steps Swanson. RBI opportunity for the backstop of the Thunder, who's had a really good state tournament. He's really been coming into his own offensively. Always been a great defensive catcher.
Yeah, Swanson, I mean, he split time and kind of was the backup catcher last year because they had Andrew Wilson.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and Roa Wall can catch too. And now Roa has played pretty much first base all year, and Swanson's kind of taken over the starting catching role. Just a junior. This kid is a D1 talent, I think, without a doubt.
Absolutely, 4'11" hitter. And a guy that's got power, not just contact. He can do it.
When he's got a frame, he can put a lot of meat on his bones in the years to come. And he smokes it to right field. And this one is going to one-hop the wall. It's going to be an RBI double for Isaac Swanson as he plates Keithan Dove.
Just talking about the power, and there's some power surge here from this Thunder lineup as we're seeing it going now. A little slow of a start, but waking up, and the Thunder's booming.
And college coaches on cue, as I'm talking about, I think this kid's a D1 kid, going to love that swing. Just goes with the pitch, smooth as can be, and just beats everybody over there, including CC, as he got a big-time barrel on that baseball. And now we got another meeting on the mound, and that'll be it for Riker Taylor. And it looks like Ryan McFarland is going to come. He's going to take off his tape, and he's going to move from Ryan McFarland. Looks like he's going to pitch. So he was at first. Taylor, it's going to be a swap for Taylor. He'll go to first, and McFarland into pitch. We'll tell you more about his numbers when we come back. Desert Hills has their first lead this afternoon, 3-2 on an Isaac Swanson RBI double.
Hooters Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooters Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best horses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
So Ryan McFarland is in to pitch. So he'll move from first, like we thought, to the mound. Taylor will just go straight over to first base. McFarland was not hitting anyway, so he won't hit now that he's pitching. And Taylor's bat, of course, I believe will stay in the lineup. So pretty simple move there, and that makes sense for Coach Justin Abbott. And now McFarland comes in trailing 3-2 to face the most dangerous hitter in Harmon Skeen in this Thunder lineup. Harmon absolutely rakes. Let's get the numbers on the new pitcher for the Mustangs.
That's right. 0-0, no record, no wins, no losses, but 4 appearances and 4 2/3 work.
And they're going to intentionally walk Harmon Skeen. So McFarland won't have to face the most dangerous hitter. They're going to put him aboard, which is probably not a bad idea. And Harmon's kind of used to that. And obviously he wanted to swing it there, but you'll take the base runner here, and now he'll have to deal with Roa Wall, who has been protecting Harmon with a great bat all year long.
Harmon's Skeen been getting the Barry Bonds treatment all year long. When there's an open base, why not just put Harmon on it?
Well, Skeen 423, but Roa Wall 380. So
sure, a lot of protection from the Great Wall of Roa.
The word wizard back at it again. Paul Ratliff, everybody. And the back pick by Austin Smith, not going to be in time as he throws down to second base. By the way, Ryan McFarland, opponents this year, I know it's limited work, only 4 1/3 work, but opponents are hitting 286 off of him for the record. Not bad. Not bad at all.
You mentioned in the pregame, Roa's got 3 home runs. All of them have come within the last 2 weeks.
And McFarland taking a long look out at second at that runner. Now he's going to come to the plate with the pitch. It's down low. Desert Hills has just taken the lead 3-2. Crimson has went to the bullpen. The final line on RT depends on what happens with that runner at second base. But right now, 1 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs all earned, walked 3.
Second straight inning, they've been loaded up for the Thunder.
And Roa Wall is aboard, and they are juiced, Paul.
And now, this is big spot for one of our guys we highlighted in the pregame, Asher Williams.
And here comes Justin Abbott for another meeting on the mound. And it looks like that might be it for Ryan McFarland. So he came in, walked a guy, and it's all hands on deck. It's win and move on to the state championship. Losing the season comes to a crashing halt. And he is going to go deeper into the pin. And is this Quinn Chesnick? Looks like it is Chesnick that might be coming in to pitch. Actually, that's not Chesnick. That is Yates, the sophomore. I knew he looked familiar. We saw Chesnick pitch really good yesterday, but he's not available today. He's one of those 5 pitchers that's not available. This is Yates, who is available today, the sophomore. Drops it from the side.
Yeah, sidewinder delivery, a little unorthodox, kind of hard to ID for the hitters. As we'll see here as he warms up, you can kind of get a little glance into the delivery.
I want to take just a second while we get some warm-up pitches and thank a couple sponsors, Sport Court, thecourtspecialist.com. They can turn your backyard into family fun with their multi-purpose courts. Get a free quote. Call 435-586-1282. I want to thank Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Go get a scoop or 2 this weekend at Handel's. We appreciate our friends at Metcalf Bonzo Mortuary for teaming up with us here for sports on the Fan Sports Network. Check out their pre-planning services so you don't have to worry after you're gone. I know that's not a fun thought, but they are the best in the business. And shout out to Frank and the gang over at Aquatic Balance Pool Service. If you got a pool, you got to maintain it. You got to keep it rolling. It's summertime coming in the STG. They'll serve all over southern Utah. 22 years experience, Aquatic Balance Pool Service.
That's right. I love Frank and the fellas over there.
So 3-2. And deeper into the bullpen, McFarland got 1 batter.
Yeah, quick hook for McFarland. But like you said, all hands on deck. No tomorrow if you lose today.
Asher Williams steps in. He hit into that double play, 6-4-3. It was a great play in the middle infield by Navarro and Boyer to double them up and get out of the bases loaded jam back in the first. And now Yates, the sophomore, high on pitch 1 to Williams for ball 1. Swanson is at third. Skeen is out at second. Wall is over at first. Number 5 hitter in the lineup at the plate for the Thunder. And Williams is trying to stay back and fouls it off. Another fabulous Freddy's foul ball. I want to thank a couple more sponsors. Roney's Mac Bar, now open in the Red Cliffs Mall. Also one over there by BYU campus. Roney's, your Mac built your way. And by the Back 9 Golf. Nothing boosts your game. Then an hour or 2 with the Back 9 membership. You can check out all the membership options, theback9golf.com. They're one of the fastest golf indoor simulated companies in the country, based, of corporate headquarters in St. George, but you'll find them all over the state of Utah and the country. I think they're up to over 200 locations. And that pitch just missing. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yates, 8 innings of work this season. So probably the biggest inning of the year for him right here.
Yates, the sidewinder delivery, and called strike 2. Good breaking ball, located perfectly, coming in at the left shoulder and dropping over the heart of the plate. And Williams looked like he had take sign on there, trying to walk in and score a run. Now he should be swinging if he likes it. Green light special here, full count. Williams swing and a miss and got him. And that'll do it. Desert Hills does get a big inning. They do get 3 runs on 3 hits, and they have the 3-2 lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard when we come back on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Back live here on KSLSports.com, Fan Sports Network, brought to you by UCCU. Today's broadcast between the Desert Hills Thunder and the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs in a decisive game. Winner punches their ticket to the state title. And here we go. First pitch swing, and that one's up high into the air. Long run and just out of the reach of the Thunder there. And now Chappell. Or I'm sorry, Boyer in the box. Boyer ready to go here as next pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1.
Fuller seems to have settled in a little bit, doesn't he? Although, obviously, this is a tight game, and we heard Coach Jagan Levitt in the pregame saying, hey, we want him to go as far as he can take us.
That's right. He wants to get all the mileage he can, empty the tank, just keep on burning as much as he can. And that one's up into the air and a quick out.
Big out there for Fuller. How about the youth movement on the bump right now? You got the freshman still in the game for Jagan Levitt. Jamin Yates, who's a transfer from American Fork, helped them pitch to a 6A state championship last year. And a long throw from the shortstop, Briggs Fillmore, and it gets all the way over to Wall, and he picks it for the out. How about that play by Philly?
Sensational play. Long throw and a bunch of hops here. Bounces in, kind of dribbles to first base. To row Wall for another out here. 2 quick ones for Fuller.
You're so deep in the hole there. Fillmore knows he's got to get rid of it quick, and he knows it's either set and throw with power or release quick and bounce it there. And it did take a couple bounces. Not a lot of power on that throw, but it's going away from first, deep in the hole. That's a heck of a play. And now Navarro high into the breeze. And this one back towards the warning track, and it's going to stay in the yard. And Cohen Fuller gets Rico Navarro on a deep fly out, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And we go to the bottom of the third with Desert Hills on top, 3-2, live on the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com.
Injury law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Just a great Thursday to be live with you here from Gates Field, home of the 4A State Baseball Championships. This is a semifinal winner. Moving on to the state championship, best of 3 against Snow Canyon, who is waiting in the wings. And Jamin Yates, who we just told you has got some experience. This is a young kid. This is sophomore that coach is going to. Was at American Fork, moved to St. George, but doesn't seem intimidated, doesn't seem rattled, but he did just get that one in on the hands there, and it got Jax Tolman, so he does put Tolman on base.
Yates, a guy instrumental in the Cavemen run in the playoffs last year for American Fork, so this guy no stranger to the playoff baseball in big situations, as he's in another one right now. Pickoff throw there. Sends Tolman back to first.
Flynn Company's update for you. Ridgeline has scored. It's 2-2 between Crimson and Ridgeline in the soccer playoffs, boys soccer. And Desert Hill's playing right now, too. 1-0. They score first down in St. George. So they've got a 1-0 lead. And Desert Hill's playing the 5-seed Timpanogos. They're the 4-seed. Softball, Desert Hills softball team and Bear River softball team. Rematch of last year's state championship for all the marbles will start tomorrow in a best-of-3 series.
Yeah, really fun.
11 a.m. We don't have a game till 7. That's tempting not to go down there and watch that game. We're up in Salt Lake. Not that far of a drive, right? Tara's got the Silver Surfer
right now, yeah.
We don't have to worry about $5 a gallon of gas with that baby.
That's right. It'll take you to all the charging
charge
stops.
during the 4th inning. Tara,
she might have to leave the game early, right?
Our producer, she's not happy with that comment. Actually, that car's got a lot of horsepower, more horsepower than your and my car and truck combined. 3-1 count here. Again, as always, if you followed our broadcast on the Fan Sports Network this season at all, we are going to be handing out the Findlay Subaru Star of the Game at the conclusion of this one. And good pitch by Yates, bottom of the K zone for a strike on Cohen Fuller. We'll also name the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. And one other award we will do is the Jersey Mike Sub of the Game. And how about Jamin Yates trying to maybe stake claim to that, as he is already the 3rd pitcher this afternoon in for Justin Abbott.
Yeah, all hands on deck. And Yates continuing to nibble the strike zone here. Let's see if he can get a put out here. Oh, high and tight.
Fuller is aboard. Keithan Dove will step in. I mean, this is Thursday. Whoever wins this, their pitching is going to be reset for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ransom's going to be available. Dougie's going to be available for Saturday if it's Crimson. You're going to have, depending on how this game's played out, all your pitching, Hoyt Atkin, Jax Tolman, and company for Desert Hills.
Yeah.
No harm in skiing, unfortunately, for
That's
the
right.
Thunder. He's got a UCL issue he's going to have to deal with after the season, so that's why he's only DHing in the state tournament. He is not going to be able to pitch. They want his bat.
You could see Roa Wall get some action on the mound tomorrow if the Thunder advance.
3-2 Thunder, and Dove fights that one up out of play.
Dove just a junior, so he'll be part of this really strong returning core for Desert Hills next season.
Jamin Yates. And popped him up. He's going to stay behind home plate umpire, and Austin Smith are going to wrestle. And he gets out of play anyway, so no harm, just a foul ball.
No harm there. Smith making a really nice effort getting back there in a hurry, but just falls harmlessly out of play. And Yates continuing to battle up there. Now ahead in the count 0-2. Looking for his first out of the inning with 2 Thunder on base.
And a swing and a drive into center field. Waiting for it is Burbage. Tags the runner. Now he's going to go back to second. Tolman thinks otherwise.
It's probably smart there by Tolman, and Jagan Levitt over there on third base taking a look over, and he sees that there's a gun in center field, and he doesn't want to lose an out on the base pass, so he's going to hold Jax Tolman, send him back to second, and we play on with Kobe Smith.
Now we need Desert Hills to be right fielder, number 13.
Kobe, right-handed batter, stepping in. Just kind of watched his stats the last 3 weeks, climb and climb and climb. He is swinging it well from that number 9 spot in the Thunder lineup. And another pop fly up and out of play.
Kobe Smith and Dove both have about the same amount of games and plate appearances, 52 and 65, kind of later additions to the lineup, more permanent starters, and they've really made the most of their opportunities. Both those guys batting over 300.
Yates looked like a slider there. Get the gun out on the sophomore for the Mustangs, Yates. Count is 1-1 here. 3-2 Desert Hills, bottom of inning number 3. Winner will be back on this field tomorrow night against Snow Canyon. Loser will head back down to St. George, and the season will come to a close. Big old sweeper, 67 miles an hour on the breaker outside, 2-1 the count.
Yates, that side-wider delivery, kind of deceptive. You can't really see the ball till late. It's hard to ID out of the hand.
Yeah, you don't have anybody else in the region that has that drop sidearm action like that. So maybe that's why Coach Abbott deciding to go to him in this spot. And there's the fastball out to Navarro. The transfer is going to be in time. It's a double play. And how about the middle infield turning another 2, Paulie Rattler?
That's right. A little up, taken off that pitch, and it creates slow rolling contact for the ending double play. How about that for Yates, the super sophomore?
And Kobe Smith dove head first to first base. He did everything he could to beat that out. But it is a 6-4 3 double play. Desert Hills still has the lead. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Thunder, 2 runs on 3 hits. The Scooters Coffee stat line box score right now is we're moving on. When we come.
Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Shout out to our friends at Flynn Companies. Tracking some other games for you because other sports are playing state championships. First pitch swinging, and it's Butter from Cutter. He beats the right fielder all the way to the wall, and CC round second, and he is safe with a leadoff triple for the Mustangs.
And man, look at him getting out of the stable. He knows that he's got 2 here, but how about creating 3? An extension on the run, and just continues to think 3 the whole way. He's just trucking full speed. I think he hits 5th gear there.
Wow, what a way to spark this team for the senior. Just absolutely sinning. Chopper to third. Williams only plays to first. High, but Wall with a good pick, and there is out number 1. Cutter has the hold at third base.
Yeah, nothing gets by the great Wall of Rowe over there on first base. Man, look at that. Just reaches up high, makes that tough catch for the first out of the inning.
Here is Austin Smith stepping in. In north, a 380. Fuller just missing with the bender.
Said the stats of the last 5 games. 380 the season average. Last 5 games, probably hitting over 450.
84 again from the freshman Fuller on the fastball. Kind of holding there, 84, 85. That fastball inside chop foul. That one at 82 on the gun. By the way, Paulie, remind me to buy some more batteries for the radar tonight.
Yes, sir.
We'll make it through the game, but want fresh ones for the weekend. And off-speed pitch there, and right over the zone at 76 miles an hour, and it's 2-2 to Austin Smith, the Mustang catcher. Fuller working quickly. Rocks, fires, and a shot into right field, and we are tied up. Austin Smith, another RBI.
This guy is an RBI magnet right now, the way the ball is flying off his bat. Again, it just finds gaps right now. If you're Austin Smith, balls that are hit right at people, we've seen so many unlucky batters, but he is finding gaps, finding alleys, hitting it over the fence, doing it in all different ways for these Mustangs.
Jackson Bird is going to pinch hit.
Pinch hitting, number 33.
Jackson Bird, we saw him come in and pinch hit yesterday and drew a walk and did his job, got aboard, and now they're going to use him again, and he's going to hit for Riker Taylor, and I'm sure they'll probably re-enter Riker back to first base with the high school re-entry rule. So Bird.
11 plate appearances for Bird, hitting 500.
Yeah. And a chopper. This could be 2, gloved, and Briggs touches the bag with the mitt to get the lead out, and that was actually really close to getting nothing, but a pretty good job by Dylan Smith out there to snare it. Did it take a funny hop, Paul? Take a look on the We Win Injury Law replay.
It did, and a really high IQ play by Briggs is he doesn't get the transfer clean there, but he taps the bag, like you said, with the glove for the out.
Big old sweeper there from Fuller. Man, he's got a little 12-6 drop off the end of the coffee table.
Yeah, it's like a...
And a pop-up. Williams giving a look. It's going to get out of play. A Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Appreciate Coral Canyon Golf Course for over 25 years. Great golf for a great price. They're actually celebrated their 25th anniversary last year. They opened in 2000. And now you can book your tee times online, coralcanyongolf.com.
Look at that one again, dropping down like the Cannibal at Lagoon. I know you've ridden that a few times. That big drop on that roller coaster, and this ball dropped like the Cannibal.
And a swing, and Burbage puts a beat on it into center field, dropping, but Tolman racing in makes the catch for out number 3. But Cutter Christensen sets the table with a leadoff triple. And then they bat him in. Austin Smith put another ribeye on the barbecue. We are tied up 3-3. Haven't settled a thing when we come back to Gates Field.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
3-3 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Light it up. Region 9 showdown here to get to the finals. And Jamin Yates back on the pitch. And the story on Yates is, was pitching and kind of the closer as a freshman for American Fork, the Cavemen.
Yes.
And then Dad was down tying up the house. They were moving to southern Utah and actually pitched in February and then got down for a inter-squad scrimmage against Snow Canyon. I mean, the day after they closed on their house, if I'm not mistaken. So it's always tough, to leave a school and move to another city and stuff, but he has fit in nicely, and Coach Abbott needs him to log some innings. They have 5 pitchers that are not available today. Fillmore chopper to second. Boyer has a beat on it, gloves it smoothly, and out number 1 on a ground out. Down goes Briggs.
And Yates doesn't have the overpowering flamethrower stuff, but what he is super crafty.
Yeah.
And he creates a lot of slow rolling contact. We saw that on the double play. He was induced just the end of last inning. And there again rolls over some slow contact for an easy first out of the inning.
And a swing, and Swanson is going to shift that one over into right center field. Burbage from center field going over and making the catch for out number 2. So making quick work of it is Jamin Yates. 2 up, 2 down, and here will be Harmon Skeen, and he was intentionally walked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, we hear coaches always say, pitch to contact, let your defense play behind you. That is exactly what Yates is doing right now.
For the Mustangs, Chappell, Navarro, and Smith have RBIs. And there's a beautiful pitch to Skeen that breaks over the heart of the plate for a strike. Swanson has an RBI, and then Colin Fuller has that 2-run bomb for the other 2 RBIs as we are deadlocked 3 up. Probably going to be pretty careful here with Skeen. Don't want to serve up home run number 16. Did see second place get to 10 last Saturday in the state in the home runs. Trayvon sits at third with 9. But Harmon Skeen with 15. State record in a single season, 18 bombs. Bender just inside, doesn't quite break back over the plate.
And you mentioned it, Skeen 6 for 6 since we've been in bracket play, and has reached on every time. It reached on every plate appearance. Reached on an error in that other at-bat for the 7th. And, of course, today, potentially walked. And a single.
That one fights it off, up and out of play.
Now the count runs full on Skeen. I like to affectionately refer to him as the lean, mean, fighting Harmon Skeen.
Another foul ball here, and a battle breaking out between Yates, the sophomore, and Skeen, the senior. And that's Mason Skeen down there. You can't see it for our streaming audience, but his little brother, who's a freshman. We've seen play a little bit, pinch hit a little bit, goes and gets that foul ball. He's hustling over there, even though he hasn't entered the game yet today. Yates drops it, and this one is hit, and this one is hit to center field, and this one is off the trees, and it is out of here, number 16 for Harmon Skeen.
And there he is, chiming in once again with his state-leading 16th long ball, and this one is so effortless, it just looks like it's too easy for this kid. This game right now, he's just without fail, just gets a great swing every at-bat, and every time the wind gets a hold of one like that, it's going to fly out of here.
Oh my goodness, 2 away from tying the record. Holy smokes.
I'd say the record is in jeopardy for sure.
And I got to believe Yates missed his spot on that one. I don't think he wanted to put that baseball there. I know you're fearless, you're a sophomore, but you don't want to serve that up in that spot with 2 outs and nobody on base. And now Desert Hills back up 4-3.
Yeah, it's kind of been a seesaw battle. Teams taking the lead, fighting back, getting it, relinquishing leads. And now, Thunder, the latest to clap back.
And that one hit well to center field. Berbers looks like in center field he's got a beat on it, and he does. And Roll Wall lines out to straightaway center field for out number 3. But not before Mr. Harmon Skeen says, "See you later, alligator." And we are now 4-3, moving on to the 5th inning when we come back in the 4A Baseball Championships.
Wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you could still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Welcome back, everybody, as we just saw Harmon Skeen go flyaway baseball. Another look. That's 355. Watch it hit the tree that's way behind the wall. I don't know how much room behind the wall and the tree there is, but it's about 350, 355 to leave the park right there in center, left center field, more center than left. Number 16 for Skeen. And T. Rance going to try to get this party started, as Crimson will have to try to fight back down 4-3, and it's quickly a 1-1 count, 1 ball and 1 strike as we fire up the top of the 5th. Coverage presented by the Boulevard for the Fan Sports Network and UCCU. Love where you bank on KSLSports.com. Appreciate Huntsman Center at Utah State, Tab Bank, Agree Insurance, Wendy, some of our great streaming partners with KSL, Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, here in what we call the Grass Creek Construction Broadcast Booth.
That's right.
And down and away there. And it's a full count.
Ranson was my Findlay Subaru star of the game pregame here, and let's see what he can do.
And there's a shot high, and it's foul. Williams at third for the Thunder defensively went and got it, was ready to throw, and it was ruled a foul ball.
Yeah, just a tick foul there for Asher Williams. A little frustrated there. He couldn't get the ball over to first, but it doesn't matter anyways. Foul ball. We head back to home, and Ransom gonna continue the AB here with a full count, top of the 5th, no outs for the Mustangs, looking for 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead back.
Cohen Fuller ready to go. And breaking ball, and he pulled the string on the yo-yo breaker for a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. Look at the movement on that pitch, Paul.
Yeah, this was an absolute roller coaster of a pitch that starts high, drops low into the zone, and it finds its way for the big strikeout.
And Fuller called strike.
Yeah, he's locked in now. Pitching angry is Fuller.
And Boyer showed bunt, trying to maybe surprise the defense, whips it back. And it's 1-1 the count. Boyer steps out, steps back in. Fuller, slap shot off the bat of Jack Boyer, and that is a beautiful job of staying with that pitch, going to opposite field again. How crafty is he as a freshman hitter? Oh my goodness, just slapping it out there over Fuller at third base.
Just delicately pokes it out there. Not a ton of velocity, extra velocity on that ball as it kind of just dies in the outfield for a nice slap single.
And here is Chappie, 83-mile-an-hour fastball from Fuller, and Chappie fights it off out of play. A Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. 0-1 count here. 1 on, 1 out. Top 5. Thunder leading the Mustangs 4-3. Winner will get Snow Canyon, the best-of-3 series starting tomorrow night. Bender. Oh, we've done it again. That hook is working for Fuller.
And he's getting that call, too. So Crimson got to adjust as a couple batters been frozen by that very pitch from Fuller.
79 miles an hour, and I hope Cohen Fuller's dad is here in attendance. I know they have the Epson tournament out at Copper Rock today where the leaders are at 8 under par. You and I have had some fun out there at that tournament over the years, but we're here at the state baseball tournament, and so is Fuller. And that's a deep fly out off the bat of Chappell in center field for out number 2. Shout out to our boy Cash Money Kennedy and the Chad McGavero and all the guys that love Region 9 baseball as much as you and I do.
Yes, great crew over there. Love Region 9 baseball, as do so many of our viewers.
And there's a slow roller shot, and Briggs was playing in the hole, thinking Rico Navarro was going to pull it, and he goes right back up the middle, and it's a 2-out single, and now 2 on base for the Mustangs.
Stay hot. Rico Navarro is on the mound yesterday, in the field, in the batter's box. This kid had a whale of a state tournament.
Top 5th, 4-3, but here come the Mustangs threatening again with CC at the plate. Cutter, last time he was like a cheetah around the bases on that triple that eventually led to him scoring and tying this game momentarily, Paul. Cutter has had an incredible postseason.
He has. He has had an incredible postseason indeed, as he stripes that one.
And a shot to second, Smith over to first, and that'll do it. 4-3 put out. That's a big out because Cutter is all the way up to 344 on the season. And Cohen Fuller, the freshman, is dealing, and he and the Thunder have a 4-3 lead. Thunder will get their ABs when we come back as we go to the bottom of the 5th here from Gates Field on the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com.
Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Welcome back to the UCCU Savings Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Back here at the yard, about 75 degrees. Actually, from where we're broadcasting, Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, a little cooler than probably it is up in the sun.
Absolutely. We got a great vantage point here and a cooler vantage point.
We are field level right behind home plate. I mean, I feel like I've got, box seats here for the 4A state championships.
Prime real estate we've got here, buddy.
That's right. And Jamin Yates stays on the pitch, trying to keep Desert Hills Bats from booming. And he is behind in the count here. This is going to be interesting to see how he responds. I mean, he got that final out after Skeen took him yard.
Yeah, he showed some resilience there.
Yeah, he doesn't seem rattled.
No.
I mean, the thing I've noticed with Yates in relief today is the expression, the demeanor has not changed. It's all biz for this young sophomore. The sidearm delivery and a beauty there for a call strike on Asher Williams. It's now 3-1. The take sign was certainly on. And now we'll see if they want to turn Williams loose. Williams has home run power, and there is a strike on the top of the K zone.
Williams asked the umpire quickly where it was, said just on the inner corner there.
Williams, the freshman, 6 home runs. And there's a shot to second. Boyer doesn't move, and he just nonchalantly gloves it. And Williams puts a good charge into it, but right to Boyer. Didn't even hardly budge.
Yeah, barrel or good contact, but just a little unlucky there.
Paul, with your speed and agility, I think you might have been able to catch that because you wouldn't have to move laterally on that one.
That's right. I wouldn't have to move off my spot.
That's right. That's right. This is my
Boyer
spot.
took no steps there. I could do that.
Yeah, you could. I'll give you credit. I still don't think I like your chances in a speed skating race against TA, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got the Olympic Oval right here. This is where they have the Olympics in 2002, the speed skating.
I said we should head over there.
You know, I don't. And there's a chopper. And Tolman eats up Riker Taylor. Got him in between hops, and it gets into right field. And Jax Tolman is going to have Now, I don't know if they're going to probably, I'm not sure how they're going to score that one. It might be an E3. E3, I believe, will be how that will be scored. It did take a tough hop in RT's defense.
Hard hop to read, and it kind of got on him quick. So tough play to make, but it looks like it's being scored as an error. Or is it?
They haven't put it on the scoreboard
put it up yet,
but. And there is a swing, and Cohen Fuller lifts this one into left field. Going to stay in the yard. Chappell's going to get underneath it and make out number 2. So Fuller might have been thinking, I just hit one my last at bat. I want to go yard again. That was fun, but this time got under it a little bit too much, and it's just a deep out.
Yeah, Fuller's got the home run swing today. He's looking to send a long bomb out of here every at bat almost, as that one was a long fly, gave it a good ride, but in the mitt for the Mustangs for the second out. A big one for Yates as he's giving him some quality. I know he gave up the big home run, but giving him some quality innings here.
And Dove is going to pop it up out there to CC and right, and Cutter lost it in the sun. He lost it in the sun, and everybody's safe. Tolman is going to get over to third, and Dove is going to get a hit out of that. He lost it in the sun, Paul.
Yeah, that's right. We see this lifted on the We Win Injury Law replay, and just falls in between two Mustangs there and
got caught up in the Bermuda Triangle there, lost in the glare, and not much you can do about that one. You can't see it, you can't catch it. I don't think Boyer could get out to it, and I don't think, Burbage could get over to it from center field. CC, that's his ball, but he lost it. And Dove is now 2 for 3. That'll be scored a hit. 3 runs on 7 hits for the Mustangs, 4 runs on 6 hits for the Thunder. Both teams, if you do give RT an error there, with 1 mistake in this game. And a swing and a shot into left field. Chappell coming in, has a beat on it, running in, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 2 left on base, and we move on to the 6th. Desert Hills in a good one, leading Crimson. A spot in the title game on the line. It's 4-3. Thunder have the edge when we come back on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Since 1967, we've helped Southern Utah families. Whether you need traditional burial, on-site cremation, or pre-planning, our team provides compassionate, personalized care. We're the choice of more local families because we treat yours like our own. Let us help you honor your loved ones with dignity. The legacy of excellence continues. Call 435-673-4221 or visit MetcalfBonzoMortuary.com today.
By the way, I wanted to correct the official scoring here at Gates Field. They have given Jax Tolman a hit. I thought they were going to score that in error. They have actually given him a hit, so there's no error. I wanted to check on that, and I checked with the official score down the row here from our broadcast booth, and they have said no, that high hop hit. Now, I thought maybe Riker could have blocked it, but it'd be interesting to ask Riker, hey, is that a play you should have made, and see what he had to say. But that was one of the tougher plays we've seen to score, but I didn't want to take a hit away from Jax Tolman, so I wanted to come back and make that adjustment. I am not the official scorer here today.
Just filling the role for the time being there. Very good job by you.
And here is race car Bennett and Asher Williams on a clothesline dagger. Just fires it from third on a hose job for out number 1 over to row a wall.
Asher's got a dart here. I mean, that's a bullseye.
Yeah, I mean, this kid, I mean, he's not built like a freshman, Paulie.
No.
I mean, this kid is strong, he is mobile, he's fast, he's got power, and he's got an arm. I'm wondering why he's not pitching sometimes with throws like that.
His lower body just stout, looks like strong as an ox.
Here's the guy that it's hard not to love for Crimson Cliffs. Austin Smith, the senior, has had an incredible tournament. And he's going to swing and chop it to Philly. Philly sets his feet, throws, and it's in time. 6-3 the put out. So 2 ground outs induced by Cohen Fuller. And quickly 2 Mustangs are retired.
Love the composure here from Fuller, who's gotten outs in a variety of ways today. Strikeouts, the ground ball, the latest way he's manufacturing outs, and the calm, cool, collected composure that he's shown.
And another roller. This time Briggs is playing in the hole, and Taylor beats him through the middle, and it's going to be a 2-out hit for Riker Taylor.
Yeah, RT with a nice slap hit there, and it's going to get the Mustang rally beginning here with 2 outs, and let's see if Uncle Mo finds his way into the Mustangs dugout.
That was the 9th Mustang hit, but only 3 runs, all earned. Fuller's walked 2 and struck out 1. This freshman, though, is letting his defense make plays behind him.
That's right.
And here is the 9-spot hitter. So they did re-enter Riker Taylor, obviously, with the high school rules, because they had Bird hit for him in his last AB, and he delivers a single. Fuller, that was pitch number 80.
Fuller, the efficiency to go the distance.
It doesn't look tired yet, does
Yeah, definitely got the mileage to go the distance here, I think.
Now we're in the top of the 6th. He's worked 5 2/3, and he's at 81 pitches after that last ball, but it is 3-0. And there's a 84-mile-an-hour fastball for a called strike 1. Fuller. Fastball again, just missing outside the zone. And now here comes Drew Hill, the pride of Gunnison High School, first-year pitching coach with Jagan Levitt. I heard Coach Hill threw a inter-squad during the regional when Desert Hills had a bye, and some of the Desert Hills players said he still got it. Jagan told me he threw a little bit in that inter-squad too. I mean, Jagan's a young skipper, the youngest skipper of the state. He's 26 years old, and he said, my arm was, I'm not going to lie, my arm was sore the next day. Now, I don't know how Drew's arm was, but the report I heard was he can still throw it.
Oh, I bet. Pride of Gunnison High School.
UVU out of Gunnison High School, and then transferred to TCU. And Coach Hill, he's not going to get Fuller. He's just checking on him here.
Fuller's got plenty of gas left. I think
the velocity has not dropped.
Yeah.
He's been sitting 83, 84, 85 on the fastball all game long. That has not changed much. And that one, 81 miles an hour, inside corner to Tyler Ransom for a called strike. Ransom is 1 for 3 in this game.
And Ransom struck out last at bat on that inside corner from Fuller. He bended it back in, and let's see if Fuller will look to try to fool him again with that type pitch here.
And the breaking ball just stays tall. Hey, you got a Flint Companies Region 9 update. Crimson Soccer at the 2-seed Ridgeline. They are winning now 4-2. 2 quick second-half goals for Crimson Soccer. And is swinging a shot out to left, giving chase on his horse. This one's going to go off the wall. And we are going to have a play at the plate. Potentially 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Mustangs retake the lead on a Tyler Ransom 2 RBI double.
Ransom pregame was our X Factor Findlay Subaru star of the game, and this is his statement made from the future Aggie. Says, gig 'em, baby. We're going to keep us alive in this game with that 2-run RBI shot.
What a eruption out of the Mustang dugout as both runners out there score, and they have retaken the lead 5-4 here at Gates Field in the top of the 6th inning. What a 2-out rally, Paulie.
Yes, they flipped the hats inside out. They got them going in the dugout.
Taylor scores from second. Burbage scores from first. And now another duck on the pond with Ransom after the double out there at second base. And Jack Boyer 2 for 3 in this game. Batting from the left side. Takes that one inside. It's a 1-1 count.
And this is fine if you're Fuller. You just got to post a 0 from this pitch on.
And is swinging a shot, and Fillmore gloves it. He steadies and throws, and he can't get it there. And it hits the first base coach. The throw is not going to come from wall home, and they're going to put the runner back because it hit the coach.
Wow, we're going to have a meeting here between the crew, but he made a pretty emphatic signal that this will send the runner back to third is what we initially thought.
And that's tough. I mean, Fillmore, first of all, how did Fillmore get to the glove? Yeah. But then the throw, he has to rush, and then it hits the coach. You can see the first base umpire pointing. Now they're having a conference right now. They're going to sort this out, make sure they have it right.
All this for Fuller comes with 2 outs. I mean, it's tough.
That they're talking about maybe, Paulie, that should be a live ball. And the run will score. They're going to say yes. So I think the first base initial reaction was probably incorrect, and then he thought about it, drew the crew in, And they now will count the run. And of course, Desert Hills is upset because of the way he pointed instantly that the run was going back to third. You saw the hand signal right here. And now he asked for time.
And this is...
And, you know, this is a spot in the state championship. Is it a one-run game or a two-run game? This is a big run, and they're going to say the run counts after the meeting between our three officials, and it's 6-4 Crimson. And now Jagan Levitt is asking for an explanation. Justin Abbott has now brought Coach Boyer over. They are talking coach to coach, and we have a pause in the action. Today's game brought to you by Jersey Mike's, a suburb of the rest, and by Roney's Mac Bar. Coming up, when this one's done, we'll have the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show, and we will put a bow on this, and we'll talk about which of these two teams is playing Snow Canyon tomorrow night in a best-of-3 championship series. And this is not over for Desert Hills, but obviously this run is very important.
Yeah, and it looks like Coach Levitt going to make his way back
and
to
now
the dugout.
whatever Jagan has argued, they're going to discuss his counterpoint here. Either way, no matter which way this goes, one team is not going to be happy. The other team is going to be thrilled. So here's the shot. Fillmore gloves it in the hole behind second base to throw. It hits the Crimson first base coach, and he blows it dead. So Roa Wall, the argument maybe is Roa saw the dead ball, so he didn't throw it home. But I don't know if they would have had a play at the plate anyway.
Another explanation being given to Jagan Levitt.
And that's the hard part about that play is the incorrect hand signal from the first base is saying it's a dead ball. And that's what Jagan, I think, is contesting. And so Roa didn't throw the ball to home. Even though I think by rule that should have been considered a live ball and they should have played on. And Roa probably should have whipped it to home anyway and tried to get the runner tagged out at the plate.
Sure. And Coach Levitt doesn't love the call, but we play on, and now the freshman trying to wiggle out of this inning.
But in Roa's defense, he blew his hands up and said dead ball.
Yeah.
So probably an incorrect signal led to that, but by rule it should have been a live ball. Here's the 1-0 now. After all that, and Fillmore again, backhand stab, and it's going to be a 2-out hit. The hits are coming for Crimson, and Chappell is aboard.
I'm wondering when it's going to be time as Fuller looks to the dugout. I'm wondering if it might be time to get him if you're Coach Levitt. I don't know. I mean, at this point, he's starting to get squared up a little bit by this Mustang lineup.
Fuller is at 93 pitches on this next pitch. Breaking ball to Navarro, and that pitch misses. Ball one. Fuller. Rock spins, pickoff attempt at second. He's back in time.
I mean, all this has come with 2 outs for the Mustangs, and feel like this might just blow it open if there's one more hit.
And a fastball down low, swinging a foul tip into the dirt. 6-4 Crimson, top of the 6th inning. Desert Hills is the home team in this scheduled 7-inning game. But Crimson has retaken the lead with a 3 spot here in the 6th. And Fuller is now going to throw pitch 95. So he's got 16 pitches left if he goes the max. Breaking ball, mid-60s, took a little off that, trying to get that spinner to drop over the zone. And the home plate umpire says just a little bit high, and it's 2-1. And a pop-up, center field, Tolman camping, coming in a couple steps, and that'll do it, out number 3.
That's a huge out for Desert Hills there.
So in a wild inning, especially for Ryan Hansen, Michael Trammell, and Jaden Chisholm, the crew here on that interference call that was overturned and changed, and it is now 6-4 when we come back to Gates Field. Crimson back on top on the Fan.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Boulevard Home bringing you for a semifinal. This is an elimination game. This is the if necessary after Desert Hills beat Crimson Monday 8-7. Mustangs came back through the one-loss side of the bracket, beat them yesterday, and here we are. Winner of this game will play in the state championship against Snow Canyon. We know one thing, Paul. State championship's going to go to Region 9 again this year, but who will it be? It's top of the order time for the Thunder, and a hot shot to third, gloved by Bennett. The throw over there, and he gets Fillmore one away. And Jamin Yates stays on the mound, by the way.
Yeah, Yates cruising, and helps when you got nice backhand picks like that, helping you out. The first out of the inning. Now, Swanson into the box.
And Swanson rips it over Navarro into left field for a one-out hot shot single.
Good to see there from Swanson as he waves back to the dugout, says, we're good, no worries, fellas, let's get the rally going just like the Mustangs did to us. Got a young pitcher, an experienced pitcher for the Cavemen last year, did a good job as their closer, but this is a huge spot for him this year as the biggest home run man in the state steps into the box.
And time is called and granted. And Justin Abbott's going to go check on Yates. Let's get you the line on Yates. I mean, Riker Taylor started this game, and when Desert Hills took a 3-2 lead, they went to McFarland. McFarland, one batter, threw a 4-pitch walk, and so Coach Abbott went right to Jamin Yates. And since Yates has come in, it has been really good. 3 2/3, 3 hits. He's given up 1 run, walked 1, and struck out 1, but he's thrown strikes. And he is going to get some love from his teammates as he is now done, and that'll be the line there on him. He is responsible for Swanson over at first base.
And a really good effort from Yates. It's all hands on deck. Everyone's got to contribute whenever you get in the loser side of the bracket, got to battle your way back through. But the Mustangs on the precipice here, up 2 runs in the later innings of going through the losers bracket and finding their way back into the state title game.
Some Flint Company's updates from some of the state playoffs and some of the other sports while we have a second and a break in the action. Bear River and Desert Hills will play in the best-of-3 softball state championship. It is a rematch. Game 1 of that best-of-3 will be at BYU softball field tomorrow at 11 a.m. Some boys soccer scores in the quarterfinals, I believe. Dixie and East are tied 1-1 at the half. Crimson is up 4-2 on the 2-seed Ridgeline on the road right now, and that's got to be getting close to the end of that game. And then Desert Hills Soccer is up 2-0 right now. They got an early goal in the second half to take a 2-0 lead over Timpanogos. So some of the other scores. The big story for Desert Hills softball today is they had to win in 10 innings on a walk-off.
Yeah, pretty
over at Spanish Fort.
The theatrics were definitely there, and now sets up the rematch with Bear River, a much anticipated rematch for softball fans around the state.
By the way, in that softball game, it came down to the wire. Ashton Belknap had put Orem on the board. Sam Spencer hit a home run. there was just all kinds of things going on in that game. And then Lulu West got the win. That's one thing for the record book because she now, I believe, has 80 wins, which is the Utah record for most wins by a starting softball pitcher in the history of the state. A pretty incredible career for Lulu. And just an unbelievable finish over there as Desert Hills wins it in 10, 7-6.
That's awesome. We had the softball showcase on the Fan Sports Network earlier this year. Saw that Desert Hills team on senior night. A really great group of seniors when you talk about Bailey Lee and Jayla Wybright, Riley Green, and Lulu West. Just a few of the great senior class.
It wasn't like an exciting walk-off. There was an error on a hard shot on the ground by Rivera,
wow.
and then Wybright scored the game-winning run. And back to live action here. And the new pitcher, let's talk about that for just a second here, Paul. And it will be number 11, Mr. Thornock, the junior, 2.90 ERA for Jamison Thornock. Thornock this year, 9 2/3 work, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, and opponents are hitting 167 is all against him. And he's got some gas. He throws with some velo. That was a breaking ball into the dirt to Harmon Skeen, who last at bat went yard. He's 1 for 1 today with an intentional walk and a home run that went off the trees and left center field. Just left the center field over 355, 360 easily.
And that's what you call an intentional walk without being intentional there.
Right.
That was very cautious pitching from Thornock to Skeen. As everyone knows, this kid can take one out at any time.
100% agree with you there, Paul. Today's game brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus. See the local boys, the playmakers in the appliance business. We'll be naming the play of the game a little bit later when this one goes final. Here is Roa Wall with Skeen at first and Swanson at second. Roa today is 0 for 1, 87 miles per hour, but missing, and Thornock asking for some feedback on where that pitch was, trying to figure out where the home plate umpire's zone is, perhaps. 6-4 Mustangs. We're in the 6th. Bottom half, 2 on, 1 out. Wall rips it, and this one is going to get down. And here comes the runner rounding third, and it is going to be a 1-run game as Swanson scores. And it's 6-5 on an RBI hit by Roa Wall.
Stay hot, Roa Wall, as he has been swinging an incendiary bat this state tournament, and he brings in another run for the Thunder, like you say, Devin, and now the scoreboard ever so tight as we're inching towards the 7th, and we got a one-run ball game.
And now it looks like we are going to get a runner maybe here. Paulie, what's the change? Maybe put a little more speed on the base pass. You got Skeen at second, Wall at first. I'm assuming they're going to maybe be going to Roa to pitch here, so they want to let him get ready. Is that what they're doing here?
Yes.
And so Cohen Fuller, is running out of pitches. You give him a fresh 7th inning to work. Wall pitched on Monday, and he's available to pitch today. He started the game on Monday, and it was Fuller that came in relief, and now they've kind of flipped that script, and Fuller started today, and I would assume that was why they will run for Wall.
And Roa Wall, 22 2/3 innings worked this year, so you can trust him on the mound.
And there's a shot off the bat of Williams. They try to flip 2. The relay over is going to get away. Williams is going to dig, go to second. The throw down to second is going to be bobbled, and Williams is safe. And Skeen will score, and we are tied 6-6.
Wow, what a game we've had. Seesaw battle, back and forth and back and forth. And the epic nature of this game. I said get your popcorn ready this morning on the drive, and it has been absolutely that kind of game as this is close.
Now, I think Boyer maybe wanted runner interference right here on the or saying he went out of the base path. I think that's what Boyer was arguing. You can see he puts his hand out there and he's like, hey, he kind of curved out of the base path there to dodge the tag. And then he tries, or Navarro actually said that, not Boyer. I think Boyer then is trying to lobby for that as well. That's probably what this conversation is about. Here's the replay again, brought to you by We Win Injury Law. Navarro, 6-4. The relay, the throw pulls Riker Taylor off the bag. It's a wide turn, a late decision to go. But the ball was, I don't know where was the ball when he tagged? Did it pop it out of the mitt?
Now, let's see it one more time here as the umpire's still discussing.
Very end here. Where is the ball, Paul? So that we pulls him off the bag. Okay, so he's going to go. He's in the running lane because of a late turn. Everything's fine. And the ball on the tag
behind
pops
the bag.
out.
Yeah, it's behind the bag.
And so they are going to stick with the ruling and say he is safe. It looked like as he tagged him on the leg, the ball popped out of his glove. And you got to sustain the tag.
That's right.
And so that's a bad break actually for Crimson because it looked like they had him dead to rights. And now Williams becomes the go-ahead run out at second base, and we are deadlocked at 6. And Jax Tolman is the batter for the Thunder. Thornock fastball low, ball 1. Cohen Fuller is on deck. Bottom 6.
One thing about this game, no lead is safe.
No. And a swing and a pop-up on a heater that Tolman lifts into center field. Burbage camps under it. And Williams and the Thunder are going to tie this game with 2 big runs on a couple hits. And we haven't settled anything. We head to the 7th. Deadlocked. 6-6 on the Fan Sports Network, KSL Sports, and the Wilkinson scoreboard.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of Jump, Buck's Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Little clarification, even if the ball came free on the tag, you have to sustain it through. So I think the field umpire got the call right, and we are tied 6-6. I know Mustang fans don't want to hear that, but I believe that is the correct call. Got to sustain it through the tag. Ball can't leave the mid at any point. Now, I couldn't tell. Maybe the ball scored a free earlier. I could even be mistaken on that, Paulie. It was hard to see from that high camera shot.
I just saw the ball behind second base on the replay.
Leading off is Cutter Christensen. Cutter puts a charge into it high out to center field, and Jax Tolman makes the play for out number 1.
And Cohen Fuller, I thought Jagan Levitt maybe would come get him, but
no, I did too.
And he's going to go back to his freshman and trust him.
You go back to our Coral Canyon coach's comments, brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. He said, I'm going to ride him as far as he'll take me, and he's taking him all the way to the final frame here.
That's right. Tie ball game. No reason, I guess, to pull him, as he hasn't shown a ton of fatigue. And I think that last inning, the big inning for Crimson, he was getting hit a little bit, but he gets a quick pop fly out there for the first out of this inning.
Now, he's running out of pitches. His next pitch will be pitch number 100 for Cohen Fuller, and it's a shot off the bat. Giving a run is Keaton Duff. It's going to get to the wall. It's going to be at least a double. Here comes the relay, and he'll put on the brakes, and it'll be a double for Race Car Bennett.
And the race car is running around the tracks at a high rate of speed here, and a good reason why. He gets a good deep shot all the way to the wall, and that's going to give him plenty of time to get to second base, and the leading run is at second. And now Austin Smith, the man, 5 RBIs yesterday, a home run the day before. He's just been swinging a really hot bat, driving the ball, bringing runs in almost every game, it seems, with regularity. Was our Findlay Subaru star of the game in the last matchup between these two teams.
And the delay here is they're putting Trax Evans, the freshman, out to run for Bennett. And now Austin Smith is going to be intentionally walked to put the double play ball in order.
Makes sense.
Smith hoping to get something on the ground here, and they'll take their chances with Riker Taylor. Last time Riker was up, he got a hit.
It'd be a huge game-altering hit here if he's able to get one.
So Evans at second, intentionally walk, puts Austin Smith at first. Wyatt Mitchell will run for him, which has been the theme all year for Justin Abbott. Now Drew Hill is going to ask for time, and the pitching coach for the Thunder is going to go give Colin Fuller the plan here and go over some situational stuff. 100 pitches. How about, I mean, very impressed with this freshman.
How about from inning to inning, the bounce back? He just got roughed up a little bit in the 6th frame and now comes back and gets 2 quick ones. And now he's really rolling, man. I mean, emptying the tank is the expression I've used throughout the week, and this is one of the best examples I've seen since we've been at Kearns High School of that from the freshman.
Jagan Levy just came over to check the official UHSAA pitch count. They're saying right at 100. That's what we're seeing. Fuller 6 1/3. He's getting up 6 runs, all earned, walked 4, struck out 1, but he's given his team a chance to win this game. But right now, he's got 10 pitches left unless he has to finish a batter and go a little bit over. And he's got 2 on with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Crimson is the visitor. Breaking ball and a beautiful one from Fuller for strike 1.
Ortiz squared to bunt there, trying to get the move on with 2 runners to get him in scoring position. Already have 1.
And popped him up. Shallow center field. Tolman drifting in. Jackson Tolman secures the catch in. It's not hit deep enough. Nobody can tag. Everybody has to stay put. 2 away.
And really a 2-pitch at bat there gives him firmly at 1-0, I believe 101.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is it. He's emptying the tank.
2 outs.
He needs 1 out.
1 more out.
And I'm very impressed. I know that this is a team that's been barreling balls in Crimson. But look, hey, I was impressed with Yates and Thornock and some of these other guys that have come in. Some short-handed guys unavailable for this game. We're getting to Thursday of the state championship. You know who wouldn't mind seeing this go to extra innings? Snow Canyon. Snow Canyon. They're like, hey, you guys go all night. Wear yourselves out.
That's right.
Before the state championship best of 3 series tomorrow night.
That's right. And when you talk about these teams and these pitchers that have gone to battle today.
Fastball, 81 miles an hour, so it's cooled down just a little bit. We saw him topping out at 85, but now 104 pitches later, he's still hitting over 80. Fastball again, called strike, and it's 2-2.
You kind of feel Uncle Mo on the mound right now with Cohen Fuller as he's pitching with confidence. He knows he's 1 strike away from ending this appearance for him and giving the Thunder a chance.
Burbage is going to pop it up. Everybody taking a look. Swanson, Fuller, it's going to be Williams, and he made the catch. And Cohen Fuller's went all 7. And he's given his team a chance in the bottom of the 7th in a 6-6 game to try to go win it. Wow.
Cohen, why don't you go the full game Fuller as he does 7 strong for the Thunder, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th.
Unbelievable stuff. Don't you dare touch that dial. High school baseball at its finest. 2 Region 9 teams just locked in an epic battle, an instant classic. And we will have the finish when we come back, or will we need some bonus baseball? Stay tuned to find out on KSL and the Fan Sports Network.
Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of Jump, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Welcome back. Love our great partners on KSL Sports, the Fan Sports Network. Glad you're with us here. Spot the title game tomorrow night against Snow Canyon on the line. Bottom of the 7th. And Cohen Fuller will lead things off, who just went 7 on the bump. He's already hit a 2-run home run. And so he's officially 1 for 2 in this game. Have I mentioned he's just a young freshman? And Thornock stays in the pitch. Jamison Bender, and quickly it's 3-0.
And we heard Coach Levitt in the dugout and some of the players echoing it, make him throw strikes, referring to the Crimson's fireballer Thornock.
And pumped it right down the middle for a call strike. Tonight's game brought to you by Nets on Fire. Make sure if you're in Southern Utah, you're hooping at Nets, from individual training to camps to all the details. Just go to the website, netsonfire.org, building champions on and off the court. And another strike when he needed it, as Thornock is battling back.
Great frame there from the catcher. Austin Smith had a whale of a day, or a whale of a week from the batter's box, but that was a great frame.
And a swing and a miss on an 89-mile-an-hour fastball for out number 1 from Thornock. Red Rock Real Estate strikeout.
And that's some high cheese there that Fuller goes for and puts him down as the first out. And game respects game, as you know, Fuller just pitched to Jim, and he understands that that was a great pitch to put him away.
The pitch, 90 miles per hour on the fastball, but just up a little bit in the K zone.
We haven't had many touch 90 this week, but Thornock consistently hitting it. 86 on that pitch.
Took a little off that fastball, didn't he? But didn't get the zone. He said it was just a little bit outside of the left-handed batter, Keithan Dove. Dove trying to fire up. You got 8 and 9. The bottom of the lineup has been producing for Coach Levitt in the postseason. Can they do it again? Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow. Thornock starting to really pound the zone now, not messing around with any nibbling or polishing the corners.
Dove taking that 88-mile-an-hour fastball on the outer half for a called strike 2, and it's even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dove is 2 for 3 in this game. And here's a pitch and a foul ball up and out of play down that third base line. Dove hitting 327, the junior.
Dove just needs to get on somehow, some way. As Coach Levitt having a little conversation with him on the third base line, as it's a big spot, huge spot. I think you just got to keep the line moving. And with a 2-2 count, make Thornock throw a strike. Make him put one in the zone. Don't chase on this pitch.
Wind blowing in from left, high, ball 3, full count here. Keithan Dove, the batter. Bottom of the 7th inning, tied 6-6, Mustangs and Thunder. And the payoff. Lost him outside, ball 4.
Plate discipline personified right there, as that's the most valuable walk that we've seen in this game because it puts the winning run on first base.
And Kobe Smith will step in from the right side. Smith this year, 385, average all the way up to 385. And that is ball 1 just outside from Jamison Thornock.
3 straight balls for Thornock as the Thunder, you heard it in the dugout. They were saying make him throw strikes, make him find the zone, and they're making him do that right now.
And he wanted time, didn't get it, hits it, it's slicing over to CC, and it gets over his head. And here comes Dove, and Dove is rounding third. Here comes the relay, and they're going to cut it off and hold him at third. And oh my goodness, he got more of that, I think, and the wind might have started blowing it and getting it to tail, and it just sailed over the head of Cutter Christensen in right field. Take another look.
Biggest nugget here, I don't think we caught it on the replay, but he was definitely calling for time from the umpire there, and it wasn't granted, but instead, it's the biggest hit of this game thus far. Puts 2 runners in scoring position, the winning runner on third.
You know, Christensen take a flat angle. If we can see that one more time, watch the angle. I think he's got a beat on it, but watch the angle, and then the wind, it just kind of keeps sailing to right, and it kind of just kept riding that wind, which is coming from left field across the field to right. And I think it just pushed it over the mid of Cutter Christensen.
And Christensen tried to cut back against the grain and make the catch, but it was just the wind, like you say, got a hold of it.
And now, what do you want to do here if you're Jagan Levitt? And now time called by Justin Abbott. Do you want to say they're going to walk Fillmore and they're going to put the double play in order, and they're going to go to the pin, and we're going to have a pitching change. Bases will be loaded when we come back. 30-second timeout. We won't miss a thing, we promise. Tied at 6 as Coach Abbott is making a pitching change. And the timeout brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. Get a free quote, see how much he can save you today. We'll be right back, tied at 6.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George pools safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of Jump, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Boulevard Home, making your house more like home. We are in the bottom of the 7th. There is nowhere to put Isaac Swanson. A run here, and the Thunder can walk it off, and it's Mason Anderson, 1.12 ERA, and it's in the dirt. Ball 1. He's been fighting some injuries a little bit this year, but he is a senior, 18 2/3 work, 17 Ks. Opponents hitting just 222, and Swanson wins it into right field. Anderson throws it over the plate, and he wins it. Desert Hills is in the ship.
Swanson, the walk-off hero for the Thunder, and the mob, as you see, ensues And the Thunder brought the high voltage energy today. Jagan Levitt, youngest manager in the state, is headed with his team to the state title game.
Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. We are going to see Desert Hills, the 2 seed, take on the 1 seed Snow Canyon tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in Heartbreak City for the defending state champ Mustangs as they fall by a final score of 7-6.
Yeah, the thrill of victory for the Thunder and the agony of defeat for the reigning state champions as they are reigning no more. As the Desert Hills Thunder, it is just booming for Isaac Swanson, the heroes we see on the replay there. What a hit, and the mob of Thunder around him just continuing to show all the emotion out here as this is an incredible game.
Tip of the cap to the Mustangs and their seniors. This one stings, but boy, oh boy, they put on a show, trying to fight back through that one-loss bracket. So well coached. Justin Abbott, Mike Gargano, Kyle Boyer, the rest of the staff, the seniors, I tip my cap to you, Mustangs. Congratulations. But it is the Desert Hills Thunder. Isaac Swanson is the hero, and they win it. All right, we're going to take a break. We're not going to go field level. We're going to see if we can get the post game from here, and we'll get Jagan Levitt, and we'll try to get Isaac Swanson, who is the hero today. He walks it off with a game-winning hit. Holy smokes, stay tuned. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show coming up when we come back on the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com. The final on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Desert Hills is going to the state championship series. They win it over Crimson by 1 run, 7-6 in dramatic fashion.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years' experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today. Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Back live here in the Johnson Pediatrics post-game show as Johnson Pediatrics, Dr. Cody makes your kid feel right at home. Johnson Pediatrics always has new patient special cleaning, exam, and x-rays, all for just $79. Call 435-656-0511 today. And we're going to have Devin Dixon here with Jagan Levitt as he's going to come over, and Isaac Swanson going to be coming into the frame right now and take it over.
I got the guy, Mr. Swanson. How we feeling, buddy? Huge hit. Take me through that bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, we got down 3, battled back, and just tried to stay in the gaps and not do too much.
Talk about the resiliency of this team. I mean, tough to bounce back. You lose by 10 yesterday, but you had to kind of forget that and go back to work of the yard today, and you guys do it.
Yeah, we bounced back. I mean, that first time we played them, they were up 4-0, and we came back, so we bounced back.
What's it like playing for Coach Jagan Levitt? First year, young skip, man, and here you guys are going against Snow Canyon in the title game tomorrow. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, he's great. He just lets us play and do what we do.
All right, get Harmon over here for me. Congrats. Go on it. Let's bring in Harmon Skeen. Harmon Skeen, number, let's see, I've lost track. 16? 16 dingers, center field. First of all, how you feeling right now?
I mean, we're just hyped. The boys have been working for this all year, you know. It's just what we wanted. We've been talking about it since first practice, you know. We're so hyped.
Okay, now take me through the home run, man. I think the all-time record is maybe 18. You're 19. You're knocking on the door, and you know you got a couple more games left.
Yeah, definitely. It's up there. I'm getting close, but that's not really the thing I'm focusing on here as much as putting the ball in play, moving runners, and doing whatever I can for my team so we can win these games. Like these close games, it's pretty much anything you can do. It's just scrapping.
Obviously, they'd love to have your arm, but they need your bat, and it's been rock solid. What do you say about Crimson? What an epic instant classic against a team that you guys know so well. You probably grew up playing with and against these boys.
Yeah, it just makes it so much sweeter, you know. It's kind of the town rivalry, you know, and we totally bash with these guys every year going back and forth. I think we split them in region multiple years in a row, and they knocked us or got us our first loss in the tournament last year. It just feels good to come back and be able to put them out and get to the championship.
Who's going to be the most excited? You, your mom, your dad, your little brother, like you got grandma, grandpa. Who's Harmon's biggest fan?
I've got to say my little brother. My little brother, I know I love him so much, and I feel like he's just excited for my success as I am, and he's just there for it 24/7.
Harmon Skeen, everybody. Desert Hills walk-off win. Congrats. Go enjoy it with the boys. We'll see you back here at Gates Field tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Thoughts on playing another crosstown rival in Snow Canyon?
It's so much fun to see the Region 9 teams here. I'm happy that we get to play them again and get our revenge on them, you know, because they swept us in region, but we need to get our revenge.
Harmon, go enjoy. Congrats. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Coach Lev, in a minute. Let's go back to you, buddy.
There's Devin Dixon in the post game. Johnson Pediatric post game rolling on here as he caught up with Isaac Swanson, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs tonight, and Harmon Skeen, 1 for 2 with a walk as well. And he continues to, this team just continues to show resiliency. You heard Devin ask Isaac about the resiliency of this group and never giving up. And Isaac talking about being down 3 runs and just got to keep playing. That's what their young manager, Jagan Levitt, lets them do. So for anyone just wrapping up with us here, Desert Hills does defeat Crimson Cliffs 7-6 in a thrilling game that had a lot of lead changes, a lot of dynamic moves up and down the scoreboard. And this is, let's take a quick break and wait for Devin to get back with head coach Jagan Levitt as he's got a couple other media members getting their questions in. And we're going to grab a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best horses.
All right, and we are rolling along in the Johnson Pediatrics postgame show, and we've got the Coral Canyon coaches' comments with Devin Dixon and head coach of the Desert Hills Thunder, Jagan Levitt.
How we feeling, Skip?
Pretty good. That was a fun one. That was a real fun one. It's good to get some momentum going into tomorrow.
Cohen Fuller, talk to me.
I love him. He's my I'm going to get him to sign a jersey for me. Yeah, I mean, just a gamer. Like, there's no doubt he was coming out of that game until we found out he's at 107 pitches. That's when it was like, okay, maybe we got to start warming Roa up. But, yeah, fantastic job by Cohen. And a home run, too. Are you kidding me?
2-run bomb for Cohen Fuller in a big moment. Goes all the way, complete 7. Yeah, he gave up some hits, but he let his defense make plays behind him.
Yep, and that's the beautiful thing. He trusts his defense, and he plays the game the right way. He's a kid we just love to have. If you have 9 Cohen Fullers playing, and he could play every position, you'd win every single game.
Skeen hits another one. The state record is 19. You're guaranteed at least 2 more games. I mean, what about this kid? He just hits bomb after bomb after bomb. I think he's got like 31 or 32 hits, and 16 of them are home runs.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. And he's bought into – he's not obviously it's in the back of his head, the home run record, but, like when Swanson stole third the other day and they left a hanging curveball for Swanson to take third, like, he's bought into the right things. And so I believe the universe will reward him for playing the game the right way.
Victory dinner tonight, or are you just going to go to work scouting Snow Canyon, another Region 9 team? Here we go.
We'll see what's going on with them. I mean, obviously they didn't play, but, yeah, I mean, we'll see. They're probably going to throw Chris. They got their arms. They probably got all their arms. And so we'll get Roa going. But, yeah, we'll go eat dinner. We'll just get ready for tomorrow.
You gotta love this. First year, did you dream about this? First year coach, you're 26 years old. Here you are in the state championship in your first year as a head guy.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I wouldn't be here without my assistants. They help me with everything. So if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. That's for sure.
All right, go enjoy it with your assistants. Go get you a nice ribeye steak or whatever you like. And make sure the dogs, are taken care of, and we'll see you back at the yard tomorrow night, 7 o'clock in the title game.
Fantastic. Yep, see you tomorrow.
All right, Paul, I'll be right back down there. Back to you for a minute, buddy.
Back to me in the Johnson Pediatrics postgame show, as you just heard from head man of the Desert Hills Thunder, Jagan Levitt, and what a win we saw here today, as a thrilling game, back and forth it went. It was 2 runs in the first for Crimson Cliffs, and then Desert Hills responded in the second with 3. We had both teams score in the fourth, 3 runs from Crimson in the sixth, 2 from the Desert Hills Thunder, and then the all-important game-winning run from Isaac Swanson on the RBI single to walk it off and send the Thunder to the state title game. And Devin Dixon joins us again in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And Devin, pretty excited members of the Thunder roster and coaching staff there that you talked to.
Look, fun team to broadcast, both these teams. I mean, Fan Sports Network Radio, we're based out of St. George, and we come all the way up here, and we partner with KSL, and it's a privilege for us to work with everybody and try to paint the picture and tell the story. And to have 3 Region 9 teams standing on a Thursday, again and again and again, these teams from down south, it's a baseball town, St. George, Southern Utah, Region 9, and Isaac Swanson's a dude. I mean, what a clutch hit. I almost didn't have time to set it up. He jumped on that second pitch, boom, and there it was. That's your game winner, Isaac Swanson. He's only a junior.
He'll be back.
He's going to have some Scully offers. This kid can play behind the bump. He's tough. He swings it. He's fast. Harmon Skeen. I love what Coach Levitt said about Harmon, and then I love what Harmon said. He's like, I'm not thinking about the home runs. I need to do whatever it takes to win. And you wish you could see him on the bump because he's electric throwing, but with that UCL, he just can't go, and you have to have some stuff done to it after the season. But he's an unbelievable storyline, and chasing that home run record, but really not thinking about it. Here's the one he had today, and straightaway center basically, just a little off center. That center field fence is 350, and it just looks so effortless.
Yeah,
it looks like Aaron Judge I mean, I don't know who the comp is in the big leagues. Harmon Skeen, I mean, Air Force Academy is getting a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question. This guy's been fun to call games for. And then you can go on down the line. I mean, the Mighty Mike Briggs Fillmore. And, you know, you look at Asher Williams and Cohen Fuller, these freshmen. I mean, you heard what Cohen said. I love him. I'm going to get him to sign his jersey.
Yeah, pretty good stuff there.
I mean, Jagan is a fan of Cohen Fuller. You can tell.
He'll have him for some years.
An elimination game today, he lets him go 107, and he ends up getting the victory. I mean, just impressive stuff for Desert Hills. And again, I mean, there's so many guys you look at. And by the way, I don't think Skeen has still gotten thrown out in this tournament. He has reached safely in every at-bat. He's been walked a bunch, intentionally walked, hit by a pitch. I believe he's 7 for 7 at this point.
And reached on one error.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep, and he's reached on one error. And I mean, I could keep going on. Just crazy. I mean, and yet, you know, you love it for D Hills. You're fired up for them. But for these seniors, man, oh, man, Navarro and Cutter Christensen and Race Bennett and Austin Smith and their pitching staff that are seniors, you know, they've had their day in the sun. I mean, you got to tip your hat to Justin Abbott, and you got to look at, you know, the program he's built. The first couple of years at Crimson were pretty rocky for baseball. And then by year 2, they were humming. Year 3, they started winning. And now you look at, you know, in 7 years, they've won 3 state titles. I mean, and Crimson going to be back. I mean, Jack Boyer is a guy that I'm so impressed with. And they've got a bunch of other underclassmen. You know, they got a ton of arms. I thought Yates did a really good job, you know, in this game. But you look at, you know, some of these guys. Ransom's going to be back. Chappell's going to be back. You look at, you know, Mitchell, and you look, you know, had a role as a pinch run on this team. You know, Dougie Smith, what a career. We didn't get to talk about Dougie today. He would have been in line to probably pitch game 2 tomorrow Saturday.
Yeah.
If Crimson would have got it. I mean, had 4 state championships. He's got 2 in football, 2 in baseball. And he comes up a little short. And Coach Abbott and I chatted for about 5-7 minutes, just standing on the rail, just him and I, before this game tonight. And got a little emotional talking about his seniors and how they're just like part of the family. There's like extra sons out there. And he cares, man. He loves coaching. He loves these kids. You know, he's got a daughter that's a freshman playing softball, and he's out there spending time away from his family to coach other kids. And I got a lot of respect for coaches. It doesn't pay much. You don't make a lot.
Absolutely.
And you live for these moments and these settings and these scenes. And unfortunately, Crimson comes up a little bit short today, and you tip your hat to Desert Hills if you're Crimson. And hey, the heart of a champion, though, running through that one-loss side of the bracket, pretty impressive. So there's my empty-the-tank thoughts to put a summary on this game. 7-6, Desert Hills versus Snow Canyon tomorrow night. 7 o'clock. Did you hand out awards?
No, I did not. I was waiting for you to do
AWP Playmaker Play of the Game is the game-winning hit.
Yes, by Isaac Swanson. We'll go with that one.
Thank you, Appliance Wholesalers Plus. They've been with us for years and years. Big-time sports sponsors. If you need washers, dryers, fridges, dishwashers, go see those guys.
All right, the star of the game, we got to go Cohen Fuller. I think it's pretty easy. I mean, 7 innings on the mound, a 2-run shot. I think he is your star of the game, thanks to Finlay Subaru. And lastly, our Jersey Mike's sub of the game, a sub above the rest. Get it Mike's way. Stop by Jersey Mike's in St. George today. Who are you going with for the sub of the game? I'll give that one to you.
You know what? I want to give Crims. I like Yates. I like Jamin Yates today. I mean, he comes in and pitches 3 2/3. He kept Crimson in it. They retake the lead. I know, hasn't thrown a ton. I would go with Yates there. We didn't see a lot of subs for Desert Hills. Fuller went the distance, so I'm going to give it to Yates today. Sophomore, he'll be back. He's got a bright future as a pitcher for the Mustangs. This has been the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. Huge shout-out to Tara Atkin, Michael Fisher, our entire crew, Caden Formaster, and we will be back for 2, maybe 3. And tomorrow night, about 6:30, 6:40, we'll be on the air with the pregame show. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday night on KSL. We say we'll see you tomorrow on the Fan Sports Network. We say see you tomorrow, and we'll get you back to regular programming. 7-6, Desert Hills punches their ticket to the state title game by beating Crimson Cliffs, and they will match up with Snow Canyon tomorrow night for all the marbles in a best-of-3 showdown.